Hey guys, welcome back to more bow hunting action. I mean, here in Illinois, it is turning out to be just an incredible year. But Kurt takes us in a saddle over a decoy. Let's see how he does.
Good morning, guys. It's November 5th, and I'm back in the tree that I got my saddle set up in last night. It's not the most ideal tree, I will admit that. It kind of feels a lot like public land where you're climbing in a random tree and you don't prune anything, but if they come right up to the decoy, I've got a sweet shot. I've got a couple other little pockets here and there that I can shoot through. We'll see, I might not even see a deer. This spot's not the best, but it's all I have to work with down here. And I'm hoping that this buck's still got this doe over here in this field or somewhere in the area. Nonetheless, I'm sitting in a tree stand in Illinois in November, so you never know what can happen.
Bleh.
He's going down. Yes. I am tagged out in Illinois. Yes, guys. What an unbelievable morning. I didn't see a thing. I didn't see a thing all morning. I had my dad texting me, and he said that he saw a doe below the house where I was yesterday morning when I hunted with the decoy. And I was like, well, hopefully it's not the doe that this buck's with. This is the smaller of the two bucks that I think he saw yesterday. I'm pretty sure he was the one that was down here with that doe. Oh, so that means I just got promoted to full-time cameraman for Todd, so, oh man, unbelievable. I still have a doe tag, I guess I should say, but I can shoot another doe here later if I want to, but unreal. Golly, unbelievable. Whew, I better call Dad. Oh, man. It is nice when they fall down right where you can actually see them. There's no more panic at that point. There it is. That's 3 for 3 with that arrow too. Killed my doe with it, obviously my big one from last week, and now I'm done. Heck yeah. Pretty good body on him. We got him. Like I said, I just couldn't pass it up. I know he's not the biggest buck in the world, but he's about like a 2-year-old turkey. They come in gobbling and screaming, you can't pass them. You know their spurs aren't big, whoop-de-doo. He's not the biggest buck, but absolutely got my heart racing. Came right up to that decoy, and I've had success in the past using them, just never actually killed a buck over one. And so here's my first decoy buck, first saddle buck. That was my first saddle kill. I have the Hawk Helium, and I actually came in here yesterday night because this buck had a doe pinned down here below the neighbor's pond. And so I figured at some point he's either going to break away or he's going to make to this cover up here. And last night I carried down 3 lone wolf sticks. Yeah, 3 lone wolf sticks, my out on a limb platform, the Hawk Helium saddle itself, the decoy, my bow, all my camera gear. I mean, just an unbelievable amount of gear for just one guy to carry in, and got it all set up last night and capitalized this morning on a nice one. So thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it as always, and bow hunt or die.
Justin, what's been your decoy success?
I don't know the last time I used a decoy, to be honest with you. It's been probably 6 or 7 years.
I think sales and decoys is for these younger generation guys, man.
I gotta give Kurt credit. He was the first team member to kill a deer on camera out of a saddle. His hunt took place before my hunt did.
Yeah, but dude, he trumped you because he's got a freaking decoy too.
I know. Well, the night that I went out, I even took a picture and sent it to the group. I was like, I'm trying to channel a little bit of that Kurt luck, the Kurt mojo, and I ended up tagging out that night as well. So I got to say thank you to Kurt.
But to answer my question,
for the mojo.
You didn't answer my question.
What?
When have you ever had success over a decoy?
I've never killed a deer on a decoy.
Are you afraid to use them?
Not afraid. It's just so much dang work to bring them out there.
How about
when you're self-filming,
silhouette style?
Yeah, not a fan.
You know, I tell you,
I know that you like them and you use
listen,
them.
The silhouette style decoy in the right situations can work great. I mean, I've got that one spot where that fence row is, and when you put it on the other side of the fence, I have had them come over, for sure.
Yeah, I mean,
so they can't work.
They must work, otherwise people wouldn't use them. I don't know, it's just a mental block when I see that little piece of fabric just flapping in the wind out there.
Piece of fabric.
I thought it was a cool hunt for Kurt.
Hunt.
I think it was awesome. 2 bucks here in Illinois. This is redemption. Kurt really likes hunting over a decoy.
He loves
hunting over a decoy last year, shot a buck, didn't recover it. This was redemption for that hunt. He wanted to get one over the decoy.
I think you're right.
Congratulations to Kurt. Guys, next up we're going to jump into a real quick Ask the Experts question brought to you by the fine folks over at Lancaster Archery. So let's take a look at that one right now. This question comes from Seth Hafey. Any tips for crossing an open field to get to your tree stand in the morning? The field is unavoidable when getting to this particular stand.
I want to be very clear real quick, guys, before we dive into this question. Whenever Justin reads the question first, he wants to hear my answer first so then he can have his answer sound more professional, better, and have him sound like the better hunter. I just want to be very clear. Every time he doesn't even give me a chance.
I got to take the advantage where I can get it.
You're looking at me, I need to answer.
Do you want me to answer first then?
I have no problem answering this question.
Okay.
Okay, you know, there's a bunch of misinformation in here too, right? Like, I mean, is this a food plot? Is it just a plain field? Is it a corn? I mean, don't give it that look.
misinformation.
Well, it's not misinformation. It's missing some information. some details.
Assume it's an open, cut agricultural field.
I'm going for
assuming
it.
is
Then
what
I
it's
go
on.
for it. But if it's a killer food plot in the morning, boy, I got to rethink my strategy if that's where I want to be in the morning.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Thermal?
He said he's got to cross
Thermal's
it
cool.
in the morning.
Oh,
My answer is, I have 3 answers for you.
see, I told you guys.
No, as Todd said, if possible, a thermal imaging scope is the absolute greatest piece of gear you can own for having
It
to
is cool.
cross open areas in the morning, in the dark. I know they're expensive, but they're awesome for that purpose. If that is not an option, and what I did forever was I just winged it. I just went for it, to be
Yeah.
completely honest with you. Sometimes I think
On
we're
the
just,
edge or straight through it?
it depends on where I'm going.
I don't want to ruin more of your mojo, but
No.
I know we got to make this fast.
Depends
but I'll
on
tell you
where
the
I'm
thing
going.
I've learned about that thermal. You know, I've had that thermal up to my, dude, as long as you just keep walking and you keep your pace, you generally can almost walk right on by them. I mean, sometimes. But I have seen
Sure.
that work more than ever.
Yeah.
Don't stop, though.
I just go for it. Sometimes, like I said, so often the deer that we're hunting and that are coming close enough for a shot are so far away from us. You know, think about when you shoot a lot of my deer, like a morning sit. I don't shoot most of my deer for like an hour after light. I rarely shoot them at first light. When I'm walking in, that deer could be a half a mile away. I'm not even worried about it at that point. The third option, if you are having problems always bumping deer off the field, is to wait until daylight. I have done that before, where you wait until you can see, until the field is clear and the coast is clear, and then hightail it into your stand. So that's my options.
I love when people do that. I'm already in the stand. I used to see them coming in late. That's like one of my favorite things. I love when people are late.
You're a weird guy,
Well,
Graf.
they bounce there to you.
All right, guys. Next up, we're going to jump into the trophy photos for today's episode.
Brock Granger,
Ethan Bingham,
Katrina Sue,
Hunter Angeline,
Mike Peterson, and Mike Hill.
and Hunter Rotarius.
Go for
I
it.
guess I'm going.
Go for it.
Well, congratulations to everybody on some great trophies and some great photos. This week's winner, Todd and I agreed, Ethan Bingham from Ohio. Great photo, great buck. So congratulations to Ethan. Make sure you send your information to us, info@bowhunting.com. We will get you your Hunter Specialties and Buck Bomb prize pack sent your way. That is it for today's episode of Bow Hunter Die. Mr. Graf, we have a lot of awesome bow hunting action. Todd is tagged out here in Illinois. The new Matthews bow is out. Todd actually used it to kill his deer. Troy killed a deer. Clinton killed a deer.
It's out of control.
Tyler. I don't even know who else. There's
Who
so many
hasn't?
guys
Those
killing.
poor guys.
Poor Ainsworth hasn't killed one yet. I talked to
Ainsy.
him the other day.
He's hurting.
Who else? Rector. Rector hasn't killed one.
They will.
Neil killed a deer. Neil killed a buck. Flesher killed a buck.
I know.
There's very few people left on our team that have not
What a year.
tagged a buck this year. It's been a heck of a fall, so guys, make sure you stay tuned. We have a lot of more great bow hunting action coming your way.
A lot of more.
A lot of more. We got a lot of more.
A lot
A
of
lot
more.
more.
Of course, as soon as my late. But, this is kind of stupid. It's the morning of November 5th, and I'm spitting all over it.